Hi there, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Pablo, and we are talking about the Unit 3A and 3B. First, we're gonna talk about grammar, and I will talk about the comparative. The comparative is when you compare two things. Can be person, place, thing, or idea. Like I'm smarter than a dog. I'm more intelligent than my brother, etc. Um, we also have a few rules for the comparative. First is like if an adjective is one syllable, you need to add er. If it is longer than a syllable, you need to add more before. And there are special adjectives that change more, like like good to best and bad to worse. We also can use as like a comparative. For example, I am uh, she is not as fast as I am. And another rule is that in every determination of ed in the adjective, you need to add more before.
Okay, I'm gonna explain the superlative. The superlative is like the comparative, but we have to compare one thing to a group of things. An example, I am the strongest on the house. In the superlative, we have rules too, like we have to add est to the adjective or the adverb. We have to put the before the adjective on the adverb, and if the adjective or the adverb has more than two syllables, we add must. Example, I'm the most intelligent ever. Other rule is that we can change the thing that you want to refer to ever. Example, uh, this is the most beautiful flower ever.
Now I'm gonna talk about a and n. First, the first rule is you will use a and n when you're talking about something for first time, when you are talking about what something is or what somebody does, like it is a nice house. Whenever expression of what with exclamation. What? Yes, what with exclamation. Is what uh, what, what an awful day. Is misspelled, that is an. And with expression of frequency, like I have class 3 times a week. A week. Another rule is that an is used when the next word is a vowel, and a is used when the next word is a, how do you say, consonant.
The D is easiest. Uh, if we want to add D, you can only add when the thing that you want to mention was already mentioned. In the first example was incomplete, but the complete one is I saw an old man with a dog. The dog was barking. We add the dog because we already mentioned. In the second, we add the when the thing that we want to refer it's clear for everyone. The children was at the school. In the third rule, we add the when the things we want to refer is only one. Example, the moon goes around the earth. We use the where is a place. Example, I'm going to the movies. And we add the in superlative. It's the best restaurant.
Now, we don't use an article when we are talking about in general, like women, we are not specific. When we are talking about this, women usually talk more than men. We don't use any article. With some nouns, we don't use an article, and before at, to, and from. Like in this expression, we have at, she's not at home today, so we don't use any article. We don't use an article when we are talking about meals. I never have a breakfast. And we don't have or use an article when we before the expression next and less. See you next Friday. Next, so we don't use it.
Now we have to see the vocabulary. The first words are in and on. The problem with in and on is that it's confused where use what. In is used when you have to say something is inside other thing. On is used when something is resting over something. An example, sir, is like I'm on the couch. On the couch. The milk is in the fridge. We have to use in when we are referring to a place. I am in the market. We use on when we have to say where is the place. Example, the market on the mall.
Gossip. We don't know the word gossip. Gossip. That is a casual conversation between people about other people. We don't actually the meaning of subway, that is an underground electric rail.
And a sandwich. We don't know rush hour. Rush hour is the time of the day when the people get out of her work to eat and the streets are
Plenty.
with too many cars.
Scooter. We don't know what is scooter and we don't know what is platform. Scooter is like a baby motorcycle. It's more tiny. And platform is a level of the floor that is higher.
The last word is pedestrian zone. The pedestrian zone is a zone specific make it to walk over.
Now we're gonna talk about the pronunciation. First, I explain the schwa sound. We can produce the schwa sound by relaxing the mouth to the tongue in the center and say We use it in about and computer. It is simple and it used in many words in the English language. And then we have the difference between the and the. That is used in when the other word is in consonant, and the is used when is vowel.
Now I'm explaining the sh sound and his variants. The first is sh, like the sonora sh is used in shower or dishwasher. The next is j, is used in jealous and is used in jelly
Yes.
and jazz. And the last is the ch sound. It used like the normal form, as you say, ch, like cheese or
Chess.
and that's all the pronunciation.
Solo sigue lectura. Ajá.